We're doing coconut nuts. Unless you want to do hidden agenda, I think we should do coconut nuts. No? I don't know. What do you want to do? All right, everybody says coconut. All right. Just be prepared after your solo that nobody applauds. Because applause. They're not going to applaud because they're not going to understand. They don't know the jazz. They still tap on 1 and 3. Yeah. No, they really do clap on 1 and 3 though. They do it at concerts and stuff. It's like, oh my God. I was in Tom's River. So my son goes to Tom's River now, and I was at the concert, and the audience clapped on 2 and 4. I was like, thank you, people.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. If everyone could please find their seats. Thank you.
Going to be here. I don't know where he's going to start here. Yeah, he said he wants to play. Yeah. And then he's going to be back. Come on over. Guys, move to your left. Hey, Luke's and friends, can you move to your left? You're not We're good. Yep.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jackson Liberty's first annual Combined Honor Society's induction ceremony. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by John Dunzelman, the President of the National Honor Society.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Star Spangled Banner, followed by America the Beautiful. Both songs are being presented by Tri-M Music Honor Society instrumental and vocal members. Please be seated. Thank you to the color guard of the Air Force Junior ROTC. My name is Mr. Lax, and I'm the assistant principal at Jackson Liberty High School, and I would like to formally welcome all of you to Jackson Liberty's first annual Combined Honor Society's induction ceremony. We have a great evening planned to celebrate our students' achievements in 10 different areas. It is so nice to see this auditorium packed with students and their loved ones here to support them. Before we get started, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests for this evening. First, our superintendent, Mrs. Pormilli. Board of Education President, Mr. Palmieri. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Ratante. Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. LaCitra. Our principal, Mr. Brignola. Our supervisor of athletics, Mr. McLean. Our assistant principal, Mr. Bender. Our assistant principal, Mr. Brunson. I'd also like to introduce our advisors who obviously made this all happen. Our Tri-M Music Honor Society advisor, Mr. Katona. Our National Art Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Bender. The International Thespian Society advisor, Mrs. Rayvert. Our Business National Honor Society advisor, Mr. Azzolini. Our Spanish National Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Williams. Our National French Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Benelli. Our National Italian Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Saves. Our Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Coyle. Our Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor Society advisor, Mrs. O'Connor. And our Science National Honor Society advisors, Mrs. Dominguez and Mrs. Van Drew. I also want to thank Mrs. Basil, who helped with the printing of the programs for tonight, and Mr. Ferrone, who makes everything happen with JTV. And a special thank you to Mr. Chesley, who is the director of the entire night, who's somewhere in the crowd helping out as we speak. And now for our superintendent's address, our superintendent, Mrs. Pormilli.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. It is my honor to speak to this year's 2023 Honor Society inductees. Students, it is a sheer pleasure seeing you and your families here this evening. Your accomplishments we celebrate this evening should be seen as the incredible honor they are and something you should be very proud of. You may have heard this saying before, the truth of your character is expressed through the choice of your actions. Well, inductees, you certainly have demonstrated your character. Opportunity was placed in front of you, and you chose to take that opportunity and make the most of it. You chose to work hard, to stay focused, and to make your education a priority. There are many distractions around you each and every day, distractions that can pull you away from achieving your goals. An accomplishment such as this requires you to be focused and committed. It takes hard work, sacrifice, dedication, and perseverance. You have distinguished yourself from your peers, and your desire to excel has provided you with skills that will serve you well in all aspects of your life and will open doors to many opportunities. This honor does not come without the support of those around you, your families and your teachers. They too should be acknowledged and thanked for their support of you and your accomplishments. Be sure to be humble and appreciate your surrounding support systems. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I am confident that no matter what path you take in life, you will do it well. I am looking forward to hearing about the ways you will carry these skills and the achievement into your future. Congratulations on your induction into these honor societies.
Thank you, Mrs. Pormilli. And now for our principal's address, our principal, Mr. Brignola.
I had my glasses a second ago. No. What the heck did I do? All right, I'm going to struggle through this without my glasses. Oh, God. Couldn't find him a minute ago. I thought I put him in a safe spot, and then I couldn't find him again. Getting a little old. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you tonight. On behalf of the entire Jackson Liberty family, I would like to extend a heartfelt congratulation on your inductions into these prestigious societies. This is a first here for us at Liberty and in the Jackson School District as a whole, where we are honoring all of the honor societies, and many of you are in several of them, with one joint ceremony. So hopefully this will be the beginning of a wonderful tradition that we will carry on for years to come. Inductees, your hard work and dedication and commitment to academic excellence have earned you this remarkable achievement, and it is truly a testament to your exceptional qualities. As member of these honor societies, you have distinguished yourselves as a select group of individuals who share a common goal of striving for excellence in all areas of life. You have demonstrated a commitment to community service, leadership, and scholarship, and these achievements have not gone unnoticed. Your induction into these societies is a significant accomplishment, and you should be proud of what your efforts have yielded. We certainly are, and I'm sure your parents, guardians, friends, and family share in this pride as well. Speaking of those folks, parents, guardians, family, and friends, thank you for all the support you have given and positive characteristics you have instilled in our students. These have also not gone unnoticed, and we are grateful for the foundational drive you have fostered in your children over the years. Inductees, your dedication to academic excellence and commitment to service will undoubtedly serve as an inspiration to others, and I have no doubt that you will continue to achieve great things in the future. So once again, congratulations on your induction, and I wish you continued success in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brignola. And now to start our induction ceremonies, first up, our Tri-M Music Honor Society advisor, Mr. Katona.
I have my glasses right here. Good evening, and welcome to Jackson Liberty High School's annual Honor Society Induction Night. My name is Scott Katona, and I am the advisor of the Music Honor Society, Chapter 5589. I'm very proud of all the members in this organization. This includes students who are being inducted tonight and our continuing members as well. The Jackson Liberty Music Department, which includes band and chorus, totals close to an enrollment of 200 students. The students present tonight are the elite few who met the requirements and who took the time to be a part of a group that goes beyond their everyday obligations in their regular music classes. As parents, guardians, and teachers of these students, you should all be very proud. As we are here to honor and induct the new members of this Honor Society, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize the continuing members that are present tonight and just performed for you. Will all the continuing members of the Tri-M please stand as we congratulate you as well? You can sit. Before I hand over the ceremony to our chapter president and vice president, I just want to talk about the commitment and the obligations it takes to be a member of this chapter. So along with having a 4.0 music GPA and maintaining an overall GPA of 3.5 to be accepted, each student has to perform a solo audition. They have to we receive 2 letters of recommendation, and they have to earn 20 hours or points by the end of the school year. Students earn these points through music performance or music service, which are not required by any class, teacher, or school. For example, as part of the band or chorus class, we are expected to perform a winter and spring concert. Students cannot receive points through these mandatory performances. Rather, students performing non-mandatory performances such as holiday caroling, national anthems, jazz gigs, competitions, church choirs, or anything that's not mandatory, rather voluntary. The service points can be earned through music tutoring, ushering during concerts, helping with music fundraisers and musical events. It takes a lot of time for these students to juggle schoolwork, activities, honor societies, clubs, their jobs, home life. And again, I'm very proud of all the students here tonight, as these are the elite few who met these requirements to be a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. At this time, I would like to hand over the music portion of the induction ceremony to the president of our chapter, Emma Seidel.
Good evening, parents, administrators, teachers, and fellow students. My name is Emma Seidel, and I am the president of Tri-M Music Honor Society. We welcome you to this important occasion, as tonight we formally induct 14 new members who have met the necessary Tri-M criteria and have accepted invitations to become active members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. At this time, I would like to recognize the officers of our chapter: John Dunzelman, our vice president; Christopher Carroll, our secretary; Taryn Spoto and Sophia Volpe, our treasurers; and Aaron Fox, our historian. I will now ask John Dunzelman, our chapter vice president, to describe the meaning of the name Tri-M.
Good evening. My name is John Dunzelman, and I am the Vice President of Tri-M Music Honor Society. The name Tri-M was derived from the original name of our honor society, Modern Music Masters. The first M signifies modern. That which is new in any age is called modern. The second letter M signifies music, and the third letter M signifies masters. In the art field, the custom has been to give the title of master to those who have achieved a high degree of proficiency. You have met the criteria as a Tri-M candidate for student membership as masters. We now have increased your opportunities to serve your school and community. A member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society is one who sets a good example, is always willing to assist those students who are striving to better themselves in the music department, and always remembers that real honor brings responsibility. May you accept this honor and membership and the responsibility that is now vested in you, and wear your pin emblem you will receive with pride. I now hand the ceremony back over to our president.
Thank you, John. At this time, I would like to ask all Music Honor Society members, inductees, and continuing members to stand as we recite our pledge. Please repeat after me. We, the members of the Jackson Liberty High School Music Department, in order to foster a greater continued interest and a desire for excellence in music performance, to encourage appreciation and awareness in listening to music, to promote wider opportunities for sharing joy through music both within our school and within our community, to advance the spirit of good music and musical knowledge, and to enhance the reputation of our school as a center for musical enrichment, accept the honor now granted to us. Please be seated. On behalf of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, I would like to thank our chapter advisor, Mr. Cotona, the officers, and all who have made this induction ceremony such a success. We also appreciate the attendance of family, friends, administration, teachers, and guests. We thank you for coming out this evening and supporting the award-winning music department, as well as all the other honor societies here at Jackson Liberty High School. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Cotona and the members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Next up, we have our National Art Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Bender.
Good evening. My name is Megan Bender, and I am an art teacher here at Liberty, as well as the National Art Honor Society advisor for Chapter 3115. This is my 14th year as advisor of the Jackson Liberty National Art Honor Society, and I am proud of each and every one of you. Some of you I have had in class, while others I met and got to know throughout the year. This year's members are remarkably creative, talented, and dedicated. The National Art Honor Society recognizes both the academic and artistic abilities of high school students while encouraging them to use their talents by participating in various community services and activities. The student artists sitting in the audience tonight have met the academic criteria necessary and have made a commitment to serve our school and community through their talent and passion for art. Membership into the National Art Honor Society is based upon art scholarship, service, and character. To be eligible for selection into membership in this chapter, candidates must have completed 1 semester of art, have a minimum cumulative grade point average in art of a 3.0, and be recommended by an art teacher from high school. Throughout the year, members must be active participants, completing a minimum of 15 service hours. Members are required to participate in at least 2 contests and 1 fundraiser. To reflect their commitment to art and service, each member and inductee is asked to create a project that reflects a theme decided on by the group. Now, one of our senior members who has been in NAHS for all 3 eligible years, Kelsey Runkowitz, will review the year's activities from 2022 to 2023.
As members of the National Art Honor Society, it is the students' responsibility to remain active and give back to the school and the community of Jackson with their art and their time. During the last year, they have given up time that could have been spent working or hanging out with friends to brighten our community. Before the school year even started, we welcomed the freshmen at orientation, showing them what NAHS was all about. In October, some of our members helped make posters and banners for the Battle of the Classes. We also sold boxes and boxes of Gertrude Hawk chocolate. So much chocolate. Also in the fall, members started communicating with their Holman artist pen pals. This has been a favorite activity for many of our members. We love seeing what our future members are already able to create. In November, members volunteered at Jackson Senior Center for their Toyland event. In December, we made and sold holiday ornaments as part of our fundraising efforts. We also contributed artwork to member Madison Rush's service project for cancer patients. In December, members did face painting at Elm's Winterfest. Also in December, we hosted our first pizza and paint party, having about 20 people attend and paint winter landscapes. In January, many of us started set designs and stage crew with a lot of our members participating in both aspects of the musical Legally Blonde. In February, members greeted and escorted future JAA members to their auditions, trying to help ease their nerves and welcome them to the art family. Also in February, we completed 20 memory projects, an incredible service project that allowed us to create portraits of orphans from India that are given to the children. In March, we hosted the annual district-wide museum night. We also took commissions for pet portraits, helping to raise money for our local SPCA. Throughout the year, our members continuously paint paw prints in the halls of JLHS as they are ordered. Members have also participated in countless art contests. The following artists deserve recognition for their achievements in the following contests. Congratulations to Alexa Lothian for designing the mosaic mural that is currently being completed in D-Wing. Her and Gianna Pizzo have spent countless hours gluing tiles to the wall, and we are excited to see their progress. Congratulations to Michelle Kagramian for winning the Pittsco Christmas card design contest. Congratulations to Elizabeth Derrickson for designing the robotics t-shirt. The t-shirt was such a hit that McAuliffe is going to use the design as well. Congratulations to first place winner Michelle Gonzalez, second place winner Natalie Cortez, and third place winner Ryan Mackerer in the Ocean County Public Health Awareness Contest. Congratulations to Michelle Gonzalez for also winning the Ocean County Mental Health Contest. Congratulations to Gianna Idanza for winning this year's National Art Honor Society T-shirt design contest. All in all, it has been a very busy year, giving all of our members the opportunity to participate in art-related services throughout our community.
Thank you, Kelsey. In addition to everything that she just shared with you, students are also required to create an application project. This year, students were asked to do something a little unusual. They were given an empty coffee cup and had to create a self-portrait on it. Please make sure before you leave tonight you check out their wonderful designs. As their final requirement for membership into the Art Honor Society, students are required to complete an induction project. The induction project is a chance for artists to work independently on an assignment that they chose without the worry of a grade, only their pride at stake. It is a chance to really express their own individual styles. This year's project theme was Happy Place. Be sure to check out the amazing artwork in the foyer before you leave tonight. This year, we will be inducting 33 new members and reinstating 21 returning members. It is important to note that the 21 returning members are not guaranteed membership each year. They are required to complete all the same criteria each year that they want to be a member. Since tonight's ceremony is for new inductees, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work of our returning members by recognizing them now. If you could please hold your applause to the end. I'll start with our senior members who have been members for all 3 years. Congratulations to Savannah Carson, Alyssa Galita, Madison McCall, Kelsey Runkowitz, and Sophia Tiango. And now for our second-year members. Zahara Anglin, Melissa Bitar, Halen Blanco, Sienna Bohr, Alyssa Koberger, Haley Conatillo, Paige Delmar, Isabella Derrickson, Gianna Iadanza, Ryan Mackerer, Kaylin McNair, Savannah Modula, Ray O'Donnell, Madison Rush, Sally Ann Russo, and Sabrina Watts. Your achievements in the realms of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. An honor such as this is a wonderful way for the school and the community to recognize and celebrate the choices and sometimes the sacrifices that you have made. I'm now going to have Madison McCall, another 3-year member, senior, come up and lead the new inductees and the returning members with our society pledge. So if all Art Honor Society members could please stand up.
It is by our love for art that we live, and by taking this pledge, our inductees will dedicate their lives to improving the Jackson community with their talent and passion for art. Would all members please repeat after me? We, the National Art Honor Society, pledge to take of the world its colors and forms, its lines and textures, its balances and movements and spaces, combine all these into a beautiful statement of what it is to be human. Give back to the world the same element of beauty that we as artists take from it. Create beauty in the world with our talents and our living.
Thank you. You guys can be seated. Thank you, Maddie. In closing, I would now like to leave you with a powerful message that my high school art teacher passed on to me my senior year, that I have carried with me ever since, and I will continue to share with my members for as long as they let me stand up here. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can praise them, disagree with them, quote them, disbelieve them, glorify them, or vilify them. About the only thing you cannot do is ignore them, because they change things. They invent, they imagine, they heal, they explore, they create, they inspire. They push the human race forward. Maybe they have to be crazy. How else can you stare at an empty canvas and see a work of art? Or sit in silence and hear a song that's never been written? Or gaze at a red planet and see a laboratory on wheels? We make the tools for these kind of people, and while some see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. The National Art Honor Society would like to thank the faculty, family members, teachers, and guests that could make it here tonight to join in this very special occasion. Thank you to the board members, administrators, Mr. Brignola, Mr. Bender, Mr. Brunson, and Mr. Lax, and the supervisor of art, Ms. Teresa LaCitra, for their continued support of the arts. We know that your schedule is full, and we appreciate your acknowledge and value of the art program here at JLHS. We would also like to take this time to thank the extremely talented and dedicated art teachers, Ms. Basil, Ms. Cronaccio, Ms. Forsyth, and Ms. Mosaitis, who do an outstanding job teaching, guiding, and inspiring us each and every day. Finally, we would like to extend a huge thank you to the parents. You do an amazing job supporting and encouraging your artists, and without you, this would not be possible. Hopefully tonight is something that all the inductees will carry with them as an honor and a sign of appreciation for your talents and skills. Thank you again for coming and your continued support, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you to the Art Honor Society and Mrs. Bender. Next up, our International Thespian Society advisor, Mrs. Rayburn.
Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to welcome you here to share the induction of 11 members to Jackson Liberty's Troop 7298 of the International Thespian Society. Through hard work, sacrifice, and dedication, the candidates have earned the right to be called thespians. It is a title of honor signifying and the commitment to an art as old as humanity. Commitment to theater is what the International Thespian Honor Society is all about. The society was established in 1929 by a group of college and high school teachers in Fairmount, West Virginia. They named their organization for Thespis, the Greek, who, according to legend, was the first actor. Their guiding principle was a dedication to excellence in theater, arts in secondary schools. Over the years, this society has grown into an international organization with more than 2.2 million members, but its goals haven't changed. The International Thespian Society still strives to make education and arts program places for good theater and to honor those students who do their theater well. The society is a service as well as an honorary organization. During the 6th century BC, one of the writers of tragedy who won the approval of the priests of the festival of Dionysus was Thespis. About 535 BC, a new dimension was added to drama when Thespis, a prominent leader of the chorus, stepped from that group and recited portions of the drama alone, thereby becoming the first actor. We also believe that it was he who first used masks so that a person could portray more than one part. In honor of this early Greek playwright, all actors are called thespians. In his honor, we are the International Thespian Society. We have as our emblem the two masks of comedy and tragedy, etched in colors of gold and blue, bound together with the Thespian T. Wearers of this emblem should remember that it represents a proud and dignified heritage, and that this heritage is now entrusted to us. Tonight, we join here for a rite of renewal and celebration. I now want to welcome our president, Taryn Spotto, to say a few words.
Thank you, Ms. Ravert. The past few years have been rough, as we may all know. No matter the cause, everyone was affected by the COVID-19 in their own special way. Although the advantages for the ad-lib players were minimized and limited, we still, as thespians, upheld our dedication for the arts, for our theater, by working through it. Game of Tiaras 2020, Liberty's first and hopefully last virtual play. Although it was nothing like performing on a stage in front of a body of people, we still found the love in our hearts to form a way to keep theater alive in this hard time. The 2021 spring musical Cinderella, acting with masks, another first time for many of us. The beautiful thing about being actors in drama is that we are all naturally born with the talent of over-exaggerating everything. So, with masks, it wasn't that hard to make everything so over-exaggerated. As for the following season of 2022, that was the time when all activities were finally being revived after such a dark time. We were able to put on shows maskless again and physically interact with one another, and oh, was it so remarkable and refreshing. I bring up these difficult times because us thespians were never recognized for the exhausting, long hours of putting on productions that couldn't fully portray our talents. It has been 2 years since there was an ITS troupe enrolled at Jackson Liberty. I want to spotlight those who put in their hard work and dedication to put on such beautiful performances for an audience, big or small, virtual or live, in these past 3 years. Nothing can make up for the loss of reactions, applause, laughter, and tears due to COVID. But we gather here today to give those individual thespians a tight hug and just say, we are so proud of you. You were born with such talents, and you belong on the stage. To all of the thespians, ad-libbers, and those who have put in their time for our theater community, give yourself a pat on the back, and thank you for all you have done. With that being said, Jackson Liberty's International Thespian Society has 11 new candidates that deserve to be admired, acknowledged, and congratulated. These few have put in the extra mile to really help put on excellent productions and have shown so many examples of pure golden talent. With having such gifts many in the world may not be greatly born with, it is a given that those should be recognized. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Taryn, for such beautiful words, and for your dedication along with Emma Murphy and Sophia Volpe, which are the executive board of the National Thespian Honor Society. Now I'd like to ask all new members of Troop 7298 to stand to say the pledge. If you would repeat after me. I promise to uphold the aims and ideals of the International Thespian Society. I am a student of theater, and excellence is my ideal. I promise to perform my part as well as I can, to accept praise and criticism with grace, to cooperate with my fellow thespians, and to work for the good of the troupe, and to share my love of theater. Congratulations and welcome to the Thespian Society. Always remember our motto, which comes from Alexander Pope's essay on man: act well your part, there all the honor lies.
Thank you to the International Thespian Society and Mrs. Rayvert. Next up, our Business National Honor Society advisor, Mr. Azzolini.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming to the induction ceremony for the newest members of the Jackson School District National Business Honor Society. I am Mr. Azzolini, the advisor for the Business Honor Society. The district has established this organization to recognize the scholarly achievements of business students who have demonstrated special competence in commercial studies and practices, as well as in the general education curriculum. Now, with that being said, I would like to invite student Zach Marmelstein, a BHNS member inducted last year, to give a special message to all soon-to-be National Business Honor Society members.
Ladies and gentlemen, respected faculty members, and esteemed inductees of the National Business Honor Society. Today, I'm honored and privileged to address all of you as we celebrate the induction of new members into this prestigious society. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the inductees for your remarkable achievements in the field of business. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have certainly paid off, and you should all be immensely proud of yourselves. As we gather here today to acknowledge your achievements, it's important to remember that being inducted into the National Business Honor Society is more than just a recognition of your academic excellence. It also comes with a great responsibility. As members of this prestigious society, you're recognized not just for your academic achievements, but also for your commitment to upholding the highest standards of professionalism, ethical conduct, and integrity. It is imperative that we continue to live up to these high standards and always strive to make a positive impact in the world of business. In the ever-changing landscape of the business world, it is our responsibility to adapt to new challenges, embrace innovation, and strive for excellence in all our endeavors. We must foster an environment that is inclusive and diverse, recognizing that different perspectives and backgrounds contribute to innovation and success. Collaboration, effective communication, and empathy are all essential elements of leadership. I urge you all to work together, build meaningful relationships, and demonstrate leadership in their respective fields. Once again, I congratulate all the inductees on your remarkable achievements. Your induction into the National Business Honor Society is a testament to your potential for a bright future in the world of business. I encourage you to embrace the privilege and responsibilities of this honor and continue to strive for excellence as you embark on your journey. Lastly, I express my gratitude to the faculty members, staff, and fellow inductees for making this ceremony possible. Let us continue to work together to create a world of business that is characterized by innovation, integrity, and social responsibility. And on one last note, I'd like to take a moment to personally thank Mr. Azzolini, who is the advisor of this Honor Society. Mr. Azzolini, your guidance, support, and leadership have played a crucial role in the success of the society, and we all appreciate your dedication and commitment to helping the students at Jackson Liberty. So thank you so much, Mr. Azzolini, and thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you.
All right, and thank you, Zach. So, the students who will be inducted tonight have met the demanding requirements that we set forth for our members. I am proud of each and every one of them, and I look forward to seeing what they continue to do as business leaders in the future. So, I now invite all inductees to grab the pledge that was placed on your seats when you walked in, and repeat after me the National Business Honor Society pledge. So everyone please rise. All right. As a member of the Jackson School District Business Honor Society, I pledge a lifelong commitment to foster business scholarship, the promotion of professional ethics, the advancement of civic and social responsibility, and the welfare and prosperity of our community. All right, congratulations. You are now all officially inducted into the 22-23 National Business Honor Society. Thank you all again for coming.
Thank you to Mr. Azzolini and the Business National Honor Society members. Next up, our Spanish National Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Williams.
Good evening. This year marks Jackson Liberty High School's 16th National Spanish Honor Society induction ceremony, and I'm proud to host this initiation on behalf of the department. I would like to acknowledge our dedicated and talented Spanish teachers whose commitment to the study of the language has fostered the success of our students, Mrs. Ana Perez, Mrs. Marissa Verderosa, and Mrs. Sophia Witham. We all work together for a common goal, to instill the love of language and culture in our students that they will carry with them throughout their lives. We are a strong team and are working hard to keep this a thriving program for years to come. Now we will begin the initiation ritual of the Spanish National Honor Society. This evening, we celebrate the induction of an extraordinary group of 9 students who have demonstrated the highest degree of excellence in the study of the Spanish language. They have met their challenges with hard work, commitment, enthusiasm, and pride. Tonight is a culmination of all their efforts, and we are so pleased and proud to acknowledge you all tonight in front of our Liberty faculty, family, and friends. And I'm going to perform the initiation bilingually, so Spanish, English, you get a little bit of both. Miembros antiguos y nuevos de esta sociedad hispánica, salud. Estamos reunidos aquí para la iniciación de este grupo de estudiantes que ha mostrado y probado un vivo interés en la bella lengua castellana. Members old and new of this Hispanic society, greetings. We are gathered here for the initiation of this group of students who have shown and proven a deep interest in the beautiful Spanish language. Esta sociedad honoraria hispánica fue fundada por la Asociación de Maestros de Español y Portugués en 1953 para los estudiantes de las escuelas secundarias norteamericanas. Y este capítulo se debe a los esfuerzos de la señora Margaret Bonilla de Jackson Liberty High School, la que lo estableció en 2007. El nombre de este capítulo es Luis Pales Matos. Nuestro lema es Todos a una. Nuestros colores son el rojo y el oro. Nuestra insignia y nuestro sello son los de la Madre Asociación. This Spanish Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese in 1953 for the students of North American secondary schools. And this chapter is due to the efforts of Ms. Margaret Bonilla of Jackson Liberty High School, who established it in 2007. The name of this chapter is Luis Pales Matos. Our motto is all together. Our colors are red and gold. Our insignia and seal are those of the Mother Association. Now I will begin the induction. Tengo el honor de presentar a estos candidatos cuyos nombres son. I have the honor of introducing these candidates whose names are James Ariema, Brianna Boyce, Riley Fusco, Sydney Kingston, Ariana Montes de Oca, Paulina Rodriguez Vasquez, Fatima Salazar Lopez, Mia Salazar Sanchez, and Savannah Still. Ustedes repetirán juntos el juramento de la sociedad frase por frase. You will now stand together and repeat the society oath phrase by phrase. Como miembro del capítulo Luis Pales Matos, prometo dedicarme al estudio de la lengua española con el fin de dominarla algún día, recordando que una lengua puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas de distintos orígenes, de raza o religión. Como ciudadano de mi patria, prometo promover la amistad y el entendimiento entre ella y los otros países del mundo. Esta es mi promesa y mi juramento. So what they said was, as a member of the Luis Pales Matos chapter, I promise to devote myself to the study of the Spanish language in order to master it someday, remembering that a language can be a strong tie between persons of differing origins of race or religion. As a citizen of my country, I promise to promote friendship and understanding between it and the other lands of the world. This is my promise and my oath. Amigos, por la autoridad que me concede la presidencia del capítulo Luis Pales Matos, yo los declaro miembros de este capítulo. Friends, by the authority granted me by the presidency of the Luis Pales Matos chapter, I declare you members of this chapter. As a symbol of membership in the Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica, our new members will be presented with a certificate at the end of tonight's ceremony. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams and the Spanish National Honor Society. Next up, our National French Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Benelli.
Bonsoir. I am both pleased and honored to be here tonight for the induction of my two students into the Jackson chapter of the French Honor Society. The Société Honoraire de Français is a national honor society sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of French, which recognizes and encourages academic achievement in the study of the French language and culture. Membership is based on scholarship in general and scholarship in French in particular, as well as leadership in French activities and interests. The students who will be inducted tonight in this evening's ceremony have demonstrated excellence in the pursuit of their language learning. I would like now to administer the oath. Erin and Danica, please repeat the oath of the Société Honoraire de Français after me. Par ce flambeau, symbole du transfert des connaissances, je m'engage à continuer sans relâche mes efforts pour m'instruire et transmettre aux futures générations mon amour pour la langue et la culture française. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Benelli and the French National Honor Society. Next up, our National Italian Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Saves.
Buonasera a tutti. I am honored to be here tonight for the induction of my Italian students into the Jackson chapter of the Italian National Honor Society. La Società Onoraria Italica is a national honor society sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of Italian, which recognizes and encourages academic achievement in the study of the Italian language. The students being honored this evening have demonstrated excellence in the pursuit of their language learning. They will now rise and recite their oath. Studenti, alzatevi e ripetete dopo me, per favore. Come componente della sezione della Società Onoraria Italica di Jackson Liberty High School, prometto di dedicarmi allo studio della lingua italiana, ricordando che una lingua può costituire un forte legame fra persone di varie origini etniche e religiose. Da cittadino della mia patria mi impegno a promuovere l'amicizia e l'armonia fra essa e le altre nazioni del mondo. Bravissimi. All right, can you please join me in congratulating these students? Grazie per venire.
Thank you, Ms. Saves and the Italian Honor Society. And next up, Mrs. Coyle and the Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics Honor Society.
Good evening, and welcome to what is our 7th annual induction ceremony of the Jackson Liberty chapter of Mu Alpha Theta, the National High School and 2-year College Mathematics Honor Society. We are honored to share this evening with all of the honor societies at Jackson Liberty, with our members, inductees, and all of you. Special thanks go out to Mr. Perry, who's in the back, for the robotics demonstration that we have out in the foyer for your enjoyment when the ceremony is over. At this time, I would like to introduce our president, Tiffany Chan, who will continue with the ceremony.
Good evening. We will start our ceremony with a traditional honoring of a teacher with our Teacher Appreciation Award. Would the Mount Osmond and Jacqueline Casali please come to the stand for the presentation?
Thank you, Tiffany. Good evening, everyone. Each year, the Teacher Recognition Award is given to a teacher who is dedicated to their job and their students. This year's recipient takes on teaching as more than just their job. As a teacher of various honors and AP courses, he goes out of his way to stay hours after school to help his students succeed. Additionally, he takes on the role as the advisor of robotics, TSA, and Girls Who Code, always pushing his students to think creativity and let nothing stop them.
As students in his classes and members of his clubs, we experience the care he puts into education firsthand. He makes sure learning is cooperative and something that we truly enjoy. He even took the time tonight to set up the robotics demonstration that is outside of the auditorium tonight. Brad Henry once said that a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. Mr. Perry, thank you for doing all 3 of these. May you please come to the stage.
Thank you so much. Welcome to our induction ceremony. It is so nice to be here this evening. Tonight's ceremony recognizes our members and inductees for their hard work and dedication to the academics and service, and gives us an opportunity to publicly thank our parents and families, our school and district administrators, and our faculty and staff members who have worked so lovingly and diligently to make this evening possible. Candidates, you are being presented for initiation into the Jackson Liberty chapter of Mu Alpha Theta. It is an honor to be selected for membership in this organization, which has over 2,100 chapters across the United States and in many foreign countries. Each of you meets the requirements for admission, including work done with distinction in honors and advanced place in mathematics and computer science classes. The principal purpose of Mu Alpha Theta is to stimulate a deeper interest in mathematics and a lifelong curiosity for all mathematics, both theoretical and applied. You will now present you with a brief summary of our organization. I would like to introduce our first speaker, Sophia Tianko, our treasurer.
I speak of the oldest history of mathematics, the arithmetic, trigonometry, number theory, and astronomy of the Babylonians and Egyptians was far-reaching and contributed much to the progress in the ancient world. From calculating the circumference of the earth to the building of the pyramids, man began to apply mathematics. It took many years for the concept of the number 0 to develop, but it made possible the algorithms for addition and multiplication, which became important tools in human progress. Greek geometry involved a new emphasis on the power of reason and served as a foundation for philosophy. Archimedes found ways to determine areas and volumes and used mathematics to engineer machines. Then came the age of exploration and enlightenment. I would like to introduce our second speaker, our Vice President, Hash Mehta.
With the study of algebra and equations, logarithms and probability, humans found a new language so they could understand the world around them as never before. With one overpowering stroke of genius, a young man in his early 20s, Sir Isaac Newton, invented calculus, discovered the laws of gravity, the 3 laws of motion, and contemplated and discovered how mathematics could predict the very orbit of our planets. With this mathematics, mankind had the tools needed to discover and explain, and a way to develop technology that would bring man to a new age of scientific understanding. We learned from the likes of Descartes, Fermat, Leibniz, Riemann, and Fourier, theories from Galileos, Cauchy, Maxwell, and Hilbert. The names may not all be familiar, but the results have impacted each and every one of us today. From the mathematics of quantum mechanics to the theory of relativity, man learned of matter and light. John von Neumann, another leader in the mathematics, developed game theory, merging concepts and strategy with mathematic principles. He also discovered the background theory for the invention of digital computers. I will now introduce our third speaker, senior member Ryan Petro.
The applications of 20th century higher mathematics have radically changed virtually every aspect of our lives. In the physical and life sciences, new developments have contributed to understanding areas as diverse as mass, energy relationships to population growth. Business and economics have benefited from new theories in statistics and growth analysis. Advances in medical technology and communications abound. Applications of new kinds of mathematics have arisen. Knot theory is being used to explain DNA structure, while topology attempts to understand the shape of our universe. Perhaps the most important development attributed to higher mathematics is in the field of computer science, with the development of user-friendly computers and their far-reaching applications to virtually every aspect of our lives. Mathematics has taken a large step from its role in the past decades as an obscure mental exercise of the few into a position of prominence in modern life, making our world more comfortable, sustainable, and interesting. And now our fourth speaker, our Secretary, Terrence Boda.
Thank you, Ryan. It is now time to consider the future. The mathematics of the 21st century promises mankind even more. Telecommunications without wires, words, and pictures transmitted via algebraic codes. The exploration described by the previous speakers represents only the beginning of the understanding of the mathematical world. Rather than developing at a constant rate, discoveries build one upon the other, each leading to more innovative theories. Our knowledge grows exponentially, and the applications grow wider in scope. In summary, then, the mathematics of the future relies increasingly upon man's ability to imagine and create, as well as his ability to reason. Mankind awaits new mathematical and scientific theories to complete the work of the great men and women who have come before. Just as mathematically principles and research have helped us understand so much, we anticipate further research and development to allow us a greater understanding of the world around us.
You see before you the insignia of Mu Alpha Theta. The blue represents truth as unlimited as the sky. The gold shines as a symbol that mathematics is indeed a valuable treasure. The insignia represents, above all, a high point in the history of the world, an important relationship in mathematics, one that combines the mystery, the challenge, and the beauty of numbers with a simple geometric figure, the right triangle. Let this simple geometric proof of the Pythagorean theorem be a symbol for you and serve as a challenge to encourage you future enjoyment and study of mathematics.
Candidates for Mu Alpha Theta, please stand up. It is with proud recognition of your skills and interest in mathematics that we welcome you to Mu Alpha Theta. We hope to someday add your names to the list of great mathematicians who have helped the world to advance. We have the easiest pledge of all, right? Do you agree to accept the challenges of membership in this organization? I do. Okay, that was it. I now declare you members of the Jackson Liberty chapter of Mu Alpha Theta. Congratulations. We're very proud of you.
Thank you to Mrs. Coyle and the Mu Alpha Theta members. Next up, Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society Advisor, Mrs. O'Connor.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored to be here tonight for this wonderful occasion. I would like to congratulate all of you, as well as your parents and anybody that has supported you on your journey. And you should acknowledge your hard work and dedication to be here. Your achievement in the realms of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. I would like to introduce our current board members, Nick Malagone, Skylar Tomko, Sienna Bone, and Reese Labor, to perform the induction of our new candidates.
Candidates, you are being presented for induction into Rho Kappa, a society whose purpose is to honor excellence in social studies. It is an honor to be selected for a membership organization, and I congratulate each of you for attaining this distinction. Our name, Rho Kappa, is taken from two words of Semitic origin. Rho is derived from resh, meaning head, and Kappa is derived from kaf, which means palm of the hand. Both of these terms symbolize our firm belief that knowledge without service is useless.
Each of you meets the requirements for membership, and this includes superior work in social studies classes and participation in school or community service. Your work demonstrates the qualities of industry, initiative, and reliability. The principal purpose of Rho Kappa is to stimulate a deeper and more comprehensive understanding of all the academic disciplines comprising the social studies curriculum. This, on occasion, it is appropriate to take a moment and reflect on the significance and contributions of the social studies in the development of the individual.
In social studies, we seek the truth. The truth we seek is untarnished by prejudice or bias.
It is this search that leads to a greater understanding of the world and humanity's place in it. As a member of Rho Kappa, you have the distinction of being one who seeks knowledge in your youth, and you are therefore building upon your understanding of the past in order to create a future of your own and that of the world in which we live. Wisdom is the tool we use to discern what is true and how to value that truth. We believe true civic engagement in school or community service lies not within what you do, but why you do it.
You have now heard briefly the major characteristics of Rho Kappa Scholar. Those of you who agree that you will strive to fulfill these fundamental principles, please rise for your induction and recite the oath. I, state your name, do promise to serve others, to search for the truth, to utilize knowledge, and to seek wisdom through the pursuit of academic excellence in the social studies. I promise service to Jackson Liberty High School and to the community for true scholars of the social studies lead by example. Congratulations, I now declare you members of Rho Kappa. You may be seated.
Thank you to the Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society and Mrs. O'Connor. Our last induction society for tonight, the Science National Honor Society advisors, Mrs. Dominguez and Mrs. Van Druten.
Welcome. Tonight we recognize the 9 new inductees to the Science National Honor Society, as well as our returning members. Through this society, your students will be encouraged to recognize scientific and intellectual thought, gain a deeper knowledge of classical and modern science, learn to communicate with the scientific community, and to get involved with the community. In order to be inducted tonight, students must have an unweighted GPA of 3.0 across all classes and an unweighted GPA of 3.5 in all science classes. Be currently enrolled in a science class, have taken or are taking at least one honors class, and continue to take honors and AP level courses in their senior year. Tonight gives us the opportunity to acknowledge all of the hard work and dedication that the students, their families, the school faculty, and our administrators have given to make this night possible. We hope you enjoy this memorable night.
We now ask all new inductees to stand and repeat after us.
I promise to do my best to represent the academic goals of the Science National Honor Society. Participate in community service and encourage the pursuit of scientific knowledge that benefits all mankind.
Congratulations.
Thank you to the Science National Honor Society, Mrs. Dominguez and Mrs. Van Druten, and thank you to all our advisors and our society members. Now it is time for the certification of our inductees. To read the names of our students are NHS President John Dunzelman and Vice President Nicholas Malangon.
Allison Abarca Rojas, National Art Honor Society. Nardine Abdel Malak, National Business Honor Society. Mark Agban, Mu Alpha Theta, Rho Kappa, and Science National Honor Society. Catalina Algara Contreras, National Art Honor Society. Sonoma Italienti, International Thespian Society. James Ariema, National Spanish and Mu Alpha Theta Honor Society. Niani Ayala, Tri-M Music Honor Society. Matthew Basello, Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society. Melissa Batar, National Italian and Tri-M Music Honor Society. Ava Bacchiaro, National Art Honor Society. Maria Boccato, National Italian Honor Society. Michael Boccato, National Art Honor Society. Brianna Boyce, National Business, National Spanish, Rho Kappa, and Science National Honor Society. Christopher Carroll, Rho Kappa, National Honor Society. Christina Casali, National Business Honor Society. Jacqueline Casali, Mu Alpha Theta, and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Thomas Cito, National Art Honor Society. Josephine Clarkson, National Art Honor Society. Mia Comatini, National Italian Honor Society. Nadalyn Cortez, National Art Honor Society. Brandon Dean, International Thespian Society. Raymond Dove, Mu Alpha Theta, and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Ryan Idle, Tri-M Music and International Thespian Society. Alyssa Everett, Tri-M Music Honor Society. Aaron Fox, National French Honor Society. Jasmine Fry, Tri-M Music Honor Society. Jordan Friziola, International Thespian Society. Riley Fusco, National Spanish, Rho Kappa, and Science National Honor Society. Lydia Gotti, National Art Honor Society. Taylor Giles, National Art Honor Society. Michelle Gonzalez, National Art Honor Society. Sarah Gurgis, Rho Kappa, National Honor Society. Brooke Gribben, National Art Honor Society. Lucas Holloway, Triumph Music Honor Society. Tanner Hume, Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Virginia Iadanza, Triumph Music and Science National Honor Society. Emma Inchausti, International Thespian Society. Michelle Kagramian, National Art Honor Society. Jack Canis, National Business and National Italian Honor Society. Miriam Khan, Science National Honor Society. Sydney Kingston, National Spanish Honor Society. Melody Kugu, National Art Honor Society. Jose Lene Martinez, National Art Honor Society, National Business and Rho Kappa Honor Society. Jared Lonato, National Business Honor Society. Chloe Lynn, Mu Alpha Theta Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Queenie Lynn, Mu Alpha Theta and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Saul Lopez, National Business Honor Society. Mackenzie Loschiavo, National Art Honor Society. Alexa Lothian, National Art Honor Society. Alexandra Lorenko, Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Justin Magrino, Mu Alpha Theta and Rho Kappa National Honor Society.
Zachary Marmolstein, Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society. Hash Mehta, Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society. Charlie Meyer, National Art Honor Society. Stephen Milne, National Business Honor Society. Savannah Modula, Triumph Music Honor Society. Chimdindu Maloku, Mu Alpha Theta. Ariana Montes de Oca, National Spanish Honor Society. Emma Murphy, Triumph Music Honor Society and International Thespian Society. Zayden Musto Evans, Triumph Music Honor Society. Veronica Michaelatis, National Art Honor Society. Tara Niederhauser, Mu Alpha Theta and National Art Honor Society. Matthew O'Brien, National Art Honor Society. Montserrat Olivos, National Art Honor Society. Harrison Orton, National Art Honor Society, National Italian Honor Society, and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Amel Osman, Mu Alpha Theta, and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Amada Perez, Triumph Music Honor Society. Sydney Perez, National Art Honor Society. Ryan Petro, Science National Honor Society. Sophia Pinzo, National Art Honor Society. Gianna Pizzo, National Art Honor Society. Sean Primiano, Triumph Music Honor Society. Joshua Ramirez Capistran, International Thespian Society. Isabella Recchia, National Italian Honor Society. Olivia Reeder, Triumph Music Honor Society. Paulina Rodriguez Vasquez, National Spanish Honor Society. Jared Romero, National Art Honor Society. Ileana Rosado, National Thespian Society. Gianna Roth, Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Fatima Salazar Lopez, National Spanish Honor Society. Mia Salazar Sanchez, National Spanish Honor Society. Anastasia Santos, National Art Honor Society. Kyle Silversmith, National Business Honor Society. Danica Cisnetsky, National French Honor Society. Jenna Scarbeck, National Art Honor Society. Olivia Smith, National Art Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta. Alessandra Spirito, National Italian Honor Society. Taryn Spado, National Art Honor Society. Reese Stewart, National Business Honor Society. Savannah Still, National Spanish Honor Society. Adriana Tomeo, Trium Music Honor Society. And Emily Tavasca, National Art Honor Society. Oh, never mind. Another page. Dylan Tiapaco, Mu Alpha Theta, Rho Kappa National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. Nicole Wojcik, National Art Honor Society and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. Sophia Volpe, International Thespian Society, Mu Alpha Theta, Rho Kappa National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. Sabrina Watts, Rho Kappa National Honor Society, and Science National Honor Society. Allison Wayner, National Art Honor Society. Jamie White, International Thespian Society and National Business Honor Society. Rachel Wishnick, National Business Honor Society. Katie Yergel, International Thespian Society. Leo Zhang, Mu Alpha Theta and Rho Kappa National Honor Society. And last but not least, Richard Zhang, Mu Alpha Theta and Rho Kappa National Honor Society.
Let's have one last big round of applause for all our students. Great job, everyone. We couldn't be more proud of you. We have one last special presentation our students will be presenting to their loved ones. At the conclusion of the song, please feel free to enjoy refreshments in the lobby, our art exhibits, and a robotics demonstration. And in case you guys didn't notice, all the students took a picture with Mr. Brignola, and we'll be emailing that to the family, so you'll have that as a memento of tonight. At this time, our inductees would like to take a moment to thank their loved ones for all their support throughout the years. Inductees, please stand up and greet your loved ones.
Let's go, come on, we can make it. Come on.